Complete the game on survivor difficulty. We'll give this a try. And this is, of course, our first introduction to what has become one of the most iconic video game characters. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm freaked out. I don't like this. Oh! Yep, there he is. Okay, here she comes. Oh, she has a gun. Oh, 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 oh. Yay. Oh. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Will with GeekSpeak Nation, bringing you a playthrough of the original Bioshock on the newly released Bioshock Collection for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. This is, of course, on PS4, as you can tell by the X button in the bottom of the screen, and this is going to be a very special playthrough for me because Bioshock is arguably the greatest game ever made, in my opinion, at least. I would say, and I think this is an unpopular opinion, I think Bioshock 2, which is right here, I believe Bioshock 2 is the superior title, but Bioshock 1, of course, laid the groundwork and allowed Bioshock 2 to be made. I have a lot of personal connections with this game on a few different levels, and I'll be going over them as we play through, but I figured it's been a while since I've brought my own content to this channel. I've been doing only the Weekly Geekly, excuse me, with Daniel, mostly every week here. So I figured I got some time, and I've been in the mood lately to record a little bit, so I want to bring some content to you. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. This first episode is going to be just mostly starting off, the cutscenes, everything like that. This is also my first time recording directly through Hauppauge Capture, which means I'm recording both the game and my commentary in one file, which I've never done before. It seems like it's in sync, and it seems like the audio levels are in good order, but I'll have to rewatch the video and make sure it's all good. So without further ado, I do want to go ahead and get this game on the road here. And here we are at the real start screen, so let's go ahead and start this up. We'll check the option. Is that a piano? Oh, there's a piano that follows your movement on the menu. Interesting. Alright, let's check these options, just make sure they are all good here. Let's see. Gameplay, adaptive training, difficulty. That's something I'll have to set. Let me see what the trophies are. Of course, I have played this game several times. So let's see what trophies there are available. Is there one for beating it on hard, I'm guessing? Survival difficulty. Ooh. Hard difficulty without using a Vita chamber. Complete the game on survivor difficulty. We'll give this a try. How about that? Let's go for survivor. I've played this game a bunch of times, so I figured do something a little different here. I do want to play with director's commentary because this is just something else that would create kind of a new experience for me. Museum, is that already unlocked? Well, let's see. And like I said, the last Let's Play I did really was my Infamous 2, or not Infamous 2, Infamous Second Son playthrough that I did. So this is the first time that I'll be doing something other than that, and I'm really excited for it, honestly. Welcome to the Museum of Orphaned Concepts, a guided tour of ideas that Irrational Games discarded or reworked heavily during the making of the original Bioshock. Let's come back to this after we complete the game. I do want to go ahead and get started. No, not the credits. Director's commentary, not unlocked any golden reels. That's right, director's commentary, the way you do it is you pick up the golden reels. They've gone through and hidden the items throughout the game. Okay, cool. I know they're re-releasing Duke Nukem pretty soon, and the way director's commentary works in there, you just find little coins in the game and it plays a commentary right there. But anyways, I'm talking too much. I'm going to leave this brighter just so it looks good on screen here. And plus, I don't do too well with scary games. Every bullet counts. Survivor. Let's do it. I feel like I'm gonna regret this, but if I actually make it through on survivor difficulty, then yay me. I did get a platinum on Bioshock Infinite, so maybe that'll help me. Probably not, but I can be hopeful.
They told me. Son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
And here we are. If you didn't know, in Bioshock you play as this fellow right here named Jack. This game has been remastered to 1080p, and I believe they're shooting for 60 FPS, although I have heard a few reports that it dips a little bit. But so far this game looks very good. Oh. Alright. I guess that I really shouldn't be doing that now that I'm playing survivor difficulty. Oh, it's the field of view that's making this weird. I don't remember it looking like this. Once we get really playing, I'll talk about it more, but this game is just... it is so beautiful for so many different reasons, honestly. So yes, right now all we are trying to do is get onto land. And coincidentally, there happens to be this giant lighthouse right here. My subtitles on? Let me make sure of that. Gameplay, dialogue on. There we go. And audio. I have voice on 10, music on 8. Or I guess sound effects at 8, music at 7. There we go. Oh wait, did I not do that? Whoops. Apply. There we go. Alright, let's continue. Sorry about that. I always take a long time with my options when I play games. The Great Chain. In what country is there a place for people like me? Andrew Ryan. I'm going to turn those art dialogue options off. Kind of spoil things. There we go. So, this is quite the entrance. This is Tom Hanks lookalike, staring down at you as you come into this lighthouse. I don't know why. Well, I do know why it reminds me of this. I just thought of there's a Minecraft video that recreates this intro right here. I thought, ooh, I wonder why I'm thinking of that video. Well, because you're playing Bioshock. And here is one of the... how do I explain it? I believe this right here is one of the greatest kind of world introductions in a video game, if that makes sense. If you guys haven't seen this already, once you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
You see what I'm saying? Just the way that this game introduces you to this city and to who is so obviously the antagonist in this game. Well, I guess it's not too obvious if you haven't played through it or gone through a portion of it already. But I don't know, man. This game is just so... Oh, my... Sorry to interrupt this again. Dialogue on. Okay, that's what I messed up.
Don't hurt me. Just let me go. Just give me my gun.
Death gurgle. Good finishing move there.
Is it someone new?
I would love to.
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence.
So this right here, Atlas, he's gonna be kind of our, I guess, sidekick in a way.
We're gonna have to get you to
He's
higher
gonna
ground.
guide us throughout our little tour of Rapture. New goal: get to higher ground.
And step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're
Wow.
gonna have to trust me.
God, I mean, this is my first time playing the remastered edition, and you'll have to excuse me sometimes so I can just take this in. I've always had a kind of a, I mean, I feel like every child kind of goes through a period where they're just obsessed with like the ocean and animals. That was me, but particularly like ocean animals, marine life. So this game is, and I'm still interested in that. So this game is right up my alley for that reason as well, but also the story, gameplay mechanics, and everything. And that speech that Andrew Ryan gave when we were in the bathysphere going through kind of that intro of the city, I performed that monologue at a theater audition. We were at a regional competition in Tennessee. It was it was high school students from, I think, like 10 schools. Basically, you just perform this monologue in front of college directors from a bunch of different schools. And I performed that monologue. And I loved it. It was really, really fun to do. And the cool thing is, although I've played this game a lot, I don't quite remember
Just a bit further.
too much.
How do you like that, mister?
So there's still going to be times where I get freaked out.
Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer. Seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
There we go. Alright, we go through here, and then there's going to be something up here, right? Nice. This is our first... Should be a lot smarter than this. I don't know how to, though. I don't have any plasmas or anything. Oh, shit. Ooh! Is that it? Any more splicers? No. Okay. Yeah, okay. Survivor difficulty is, pretty difficult. I almost lost to the first enemy we came across. Good. But this game, Bioshock 2 is my favorite. Because of the game it is, and for kind of a personal reason. I picked up Bioshock 2 kind of on a whim. It was the first time that I had bought a game based on the cover art. I was in Target. This is like 8th grade. And I'm in Target and I see this game with, you know, Project Delta on it with the little sister. I believe it had a slipcase too, which I for some reason love slipcases. And I decided to just buy it, and I had to actually have my older sister buy it for me because it was M-rated, and I wasn't 17 at the time. And that game scared the shit out of me, even though it's not particularly scary, I guess, in hindsight. I just do not play. I still do not play horror games, but the game, the gameplay and the story was so engrossing to me that I continued playing, and that was really the first horror-based game that I ever completed. So of course it brought me to Bioshock 1. So this game was kind of so impressive to me that it made me willing to put aside my or just kind of accept being terrified just to see what happened. And that was the first game that ever given me an experience like that. So that's why Bioshock is important to me. I mean, I just gave you 2 reasons. I performed the monologue for a college audition, and I put away my fear of being terrified just to get through the story of Bioshock 2, which led me to Bioshock 1.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's buck. Weak! You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow! Always have been. You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating, alrighty.
And this is, of course, our first introduction to what has become one of the most iconic video game characters. I won't even necessarily call him a villain. I guess you'd call him an enemy, because I guess villain doesn't always imply enemy. I don't want to get too philosophical about it. But
it's alright.
this is
I know he'll be an angel soon.
I feel like Big Daddy is like the McDonald's of gaming in a way, if that makes sense. Just the brand recognition. People know the Big Daddy. They don't know the game. They may not know the developer, the system, anything like that, but they know what the Big Daddy is. And that speaks volumes about the appeal of this game and just how important it was. So that, of course, is the portion of the plane that crashed. coincidentally right in front of the lighthouse. And you'll excuse me, I'm going to be commentating with the mindset that most of you have played this game already, so if I spoil things for you, my apologies. If you've never played this game, I would encourage you to stop watching now and play this game. Experience this game for yourself. Because it is a game like no other. Are we going to splice it? Yeah. Come on the water here, friend. Is he going to come to me? I guess not.
I'm not a
Hit him with that. Uh-oh. Oh! No! Is that it? Or is there another? Uh-oh. Okay. See, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't remember much about this game, so I'm still getting freaked out about stuff that someone who would have freshly played this game would know that is not scary. But I feel like no matter how many times I play this game, the splicers are still going to freak me out. So that is something you guys, I guess, can look forward to. I don't know if that's going to annoy you or anything. It's a cat. I believe this is called Schrodinger's cat. I think that's a psychology term. I feel like I learned about that in AP Psych. But unfortunately I have forgotten about it. Sorry, Mr. Hook. You're a great teacher. Oh. There we go. Yeah. So I forgot who Schrödinger is. Schrödinger. But I know it has something to do with psychology.
Don't fucking judge me. Come on.
7 to what?
I just want to talk.
Damn it. Stop. No. Oh, it doesn't work. Alright. I guess it won't let me electrocute people in water until there's the first, like, kind of set piece for that opportunity. And, like, another thing, just like, I'm gonna be, like, bragging about this game for the entire playthrough, I think. Just like the architecture, man. It's incredible. That's gonna get annoying for you guys. I do want to crouch because I think there's a pretty interesting kind of set piece coming up soon.
I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
That's the set piece right there. But before that, I do want to look at this. Can you read the text? In loving memory of Winston Hoffman. I don't believe he has any significance.
Why is it today and not then when people were warm and sweet? Why can't Mommy hold you to her breast and feel your teeth? Oh, no. No, 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 no.
And she stops talking until we get to her. That's gonna take some getting wild to used to. The left stick is crouch, and usually I make the right stick crouch. I guess I could change it, but I always try to go with what the default controls are, just learn them. Although it kind of messes me up if I'm going from game to game.
The whole city went to hell.
Happy New Year, 1959. That is a very important date in I guess, Bioshock lore. I love this game so much. I have read the Bioshock book that was released, like the official book. There's some fan-made ones and ones that look at the game on a more kind of scientific level. But the official one that was, like, I guess, licensed is a fantastic book. And here's a little Easter egg. That's the Fallout boy.
Too spliced up. I'm too spliced up. Nobody's gonna want me.
There's someone in here, isn't there?
You open up!
I think there is. One of these stalls? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm freaked out. I don't like this. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh no! That's another thing. You gotta manage your Eve consumption. It looks like on Survivor mode, it gets consumed very, very fast. I also don't know what I was saying. This is not. I mean, that is possibly the Vault Boy, but I don't know. Was that my shadow? Oh god. Oh, an audio diary. Okay, here's another really cool thing about Bioshock. You could argue that Bioshock was the first game to have audio diaries, which is kind of now a staple in adventure gaming, picking up audio logs. But I want to say Bioshock was kind of the first. But either way, let's go ahead and listen to this first one.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Now, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all they can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
And I almost forgot to come down here. Oh, you got me. Shit, where's the other one?
Charlie, where you going? No,
Where?
Charlie.
Oh god. Oh, that texture pop-in was not pretty. Okay, here she comes. Oh, she has a gun. Oh, 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 oh. Is she in the water?
What are you doing?
Oh, oh. Stop. Come in the water. Oh, where is she? Oh. I'm in a bad spot. I thought she'd be in the water. I guess I just gotta charge her. Oh, she's gonna beat me. She's gonna beat me. Get her! Yes! Oh god. Can I pick up the pistol yet? Yes! Okay, cool. That was a very bad play on my part. Oof. Okay, so there's a few glitches in the remastered edition. That's okay, I guess.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Huh. Imagine my surprise. Oh, just guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly enough. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh God. What's happening?
Again, to talk about the book, the Bioshock book, the relationship between Andrew Ryan and Diane McClintock, which is kind of briefly touched on right there, and I'm not sure if it's touched on again in this game. And there's someone in here, isn't there? Oh wait, no, I think they're in the water. But it's a very interesting dynamic.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit it with the electrobolt.
There we go. That's what I thought was going to happen. And we got a trophy. Toaster in the tub. I'll try not to reference the book too often because I'm assuming not many people have read it. But when I feel like it's relevant, and granted I did read it a few years ago, so I'm not going to be like citing sources and reading excerpts from the game, but if there's something I recall, then yeah, I'll mention it. Like Dr. Suchong, who comes up later. Ooh! God damn. Okay, I'm really not gonna like recording this.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
So we will obviously learn more about little sisters and big daddies as we progress through the game, which is, again, one of the most interesting game mechanics, I would say, that I've ever experienced. And if you really dig into the lore about how the Little Sister program began and how it continues and all that, it is something else. Oh no. Boy, if you don't get... Oh. You done it now. You done it now, boy. One, two, punch! From nowhere! Yay!
That's the big
Oh.
daddy. She gathers Adam. He keeps her safe.
Damn, boy. You messed up. A broken vending machine. Thank you. Thank you for that. Is anyone in here? Oh. Oh, that's me. Oh, nice. Okay, let's go. I guess we can watch this. Let's see. You've unlocked an episode. Play it now or view it later. Yeah, let's go ahead and watch it now. Alright, so I am not going to include that in this video, and I'll explain why. That reel was about 15 minutes of interview footage between Jeff Keighley and Ken Levine and Sean, I didn't catch his last name, of the development team for Irrational Games, and there's one of these in every level, so this, if everyone is 15 minutes, that's a lot of bonus material for this game, and I feel like putting it in a video would just kind of take away the value of the game, and I just respect this game too much, and I respect its creators too much to do that. Now granted, I guarantee you the entire director's commentary is already on YouTube somewhere, but I certainly don't want to be the person who got on there, because I would rather encourage people to play this game for themselves and to fall in love with it the same way I have. So on that note, do a brief little catwalk. Good shit, good shit. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this first episode here. Sorry I kind of ended abruptly, but that was an incredible feature, and I'm looking forward to future director's commentaries. I'll be doing the same thing. I'm not going to add them into the videos, but I will watch them once I come across them. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you like this walkthrough, if you're going to enjoy it. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it. I know I'm going to enjoy it, although I've already gotten scared several times, but that's just the way I am, I suppose. I guess that's really it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Bioshock in general. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. Whatever you want to do. And as always, if you hit that subscribe button, that's going to help Daniel and I out immensely, and we will always appreciate it. Excuse me. And again, I want to apologize for kind of my lack of presence on this channel. I'm working on that, and I will hopefully be bringing you more content on a more regular basis. I think that is everything. So, yeah. This has been Will. Thank you for watching Geek Speak Nation. This has been my Bioshock walkthrough episode 1. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.